What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody in the building. If you are here, you can hear me clearly. Please put a number one in the chat. Please put a number one in the chat. Let me know if y'all could hear me clearly before we get into today's show. Shout out to everybody in the building, by the way. Put a number one in the chat and let me know if y'all could hear me clearly. Okay. I need a few more ones, y'all. I need some more ones. I need some more ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly, fam. I need some more ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. I don't want to start unless y'all can hear me clearly. Okay. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building. Of course, we are back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross, of course. I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building. Salute. Make sure y'all hit that like button and share today's show. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share today's show. We're going to get into it. We are going to get into it. Y'all know how we do. So make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. Shout out to all the visionaries, man. I know it's been a few days. Almost a week. Shout out to everyone who's hit me up and checked on a brother. I appreciate it. It's very much appreciated. Definitely has some things to take care of. And I had a much needed trip that I took a much needed trip that I will talk about on today's show. So make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share today's show. Hit the like button and share today's show. Share it on your community tabs, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Discord service, anywhere that you share content. Make sure you share today's show. And as y'all know, today's show and this channel is sponsored by Alpha Juice Co. If y'all would like to get y'all Alpha Juices, y'all know what to do. Click the link down in the description box. And use my promo code DS1 Ross at your checkout to get a discount off on your purchase. So shout out to everybody in the building once again. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. Y'all see today's show. But before we get into the show, let's give some shout outs. Let's see who's in the building. Shout out to my man Bob. What's good, Bob? Salute to Bob in the building. How do you pronounce that? Tabri 1000. What's up, Tabri 1000? Mark McJoy, salute, fam. Shout out to family in the building. Shout out to the Red Dragon in the building. Salute. Good to see you, family. Shout out to Miss Raven in the building. Good to see you, Miss Raven. Good to see you as always. Shout out to Miss Mona in the building. Shout out to BGP. Much love to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to those ladies. Daryl Richardson in the building. Salute. See who else up in here. Hey, Classy Creole, what's going on? Salute. Welcome there. Welcome. Shout out to everybody in the clouds. As well. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share the show. hit the like button and share today's show. Y'all see today's show. We got to have this conversation today, fellas. We have to have this conversation today. And y'all see the show. The masculine rabbit hole. The journey that we are all on as men. You know, a lot of us for the past couple of years, and I'm speaking about us brothers, we've took the time to get online and express just how difficult it may be to be a man. And my dad used to always say, you'll realize one day that it's not easy. And he was right about that. And I wanted to let brothers know that it is very healthy and there's nothing wrong with us getting up here and doing this. This is why that is what drew me to the Black Manosphere space. It wasn't about necessarily talking about women all the time. It was what drew me to the Manosphere was Black men in particular speaking openly and candidly about what they were going through as men in totality, what is going on with them in society as a whole. It was never about just us getting up there and talking about women. That's not what drew me to the Black Manosphere. You see? Because it's nothing wrong with us getting up here and speaking what we go through. It's nothing wrong with that. You see? But the problem is the men never had an end game. It was never a purpose behind what was being done. You see? And when I came to the space, that's all I was trying to let brothers know, that we need some structure. We need a purpose behind what this is going to transition to. We need to start to establish that. And I see that negative effect also went right into Vander Van. Salute my brother. Asar, what's good, Asar? Shout out to Willie Rivers in the building. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Sutton on the check-in. Salute to my brother, Black Man's Heart Podcast. That negative, that toxic logic, like they would call, it has spilled over into a lot of men's lives, man, in real time. And now that the Black Manosphere is pretty much null and void, a lot of Black men are lost. They lost. They don't know why they doing what they doing. They need some perspective. And what I want to let brothers know today, Mr. DJ Music, salute my brother. What I want to let brothers know today is all the shit that you've spoken about when you was in the manosphere, that you've been through, all the shit that you heard, all of those things, right? Give me 1 second. Okay, we back. My bad, y'all. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. What's good, Maybach? What's good? Let me put the tip in. Salute. Salute. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But the reason why it's nothing wrong with speaking on this stuff, but we have to put it into its proper perspective, because it 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 turns into complacency. It turns into complacency when you don't have a perspective on what you're doing. You don't know where it's going. You don't know how long you've been doing it, why you're doing it. What happens is you get complacent with just sitting around venting all the time, but nothing's being done. There is no action. See, y'all, a lot of y'all think just talking about it does something. And no, it doesn't. Talking about it, it gets it out. But what happens when those thoughts come back? What happens when you put yourself in a position or around people who then heighten your anxiety? See, it's more than just us getting up here and talking about it. When we got to understand this, it's bigger than just the venting part. This is why I say we're our own agency. We got to get out here and we got to start doing things. As y'all can see, I went and got a therapist. I went and got diagnosed. So I have a reference point. So now we're not just talking about, mental health and black men dealing with it, but I'm dealing with it personally. I've been diagnosed myself. I go to a therapist. I speak to my therapist. We have to get active out here. See, because what we got to understand is all the shit that we've been through. Make sure y'all like the show. Like the show and share the show. Because this is the type of shit y'all don't like to talk about. Y'all want to get up here and like to talk about who went to jail and who the toughest niggas. You see? But y'all don't like to listen to the shit that's going to keep you out of jail. Y'all don't like to listen to the shit that these men listen to rehabilitate themselves after prison. Y'all just want to go hear a bunch of jail stories and hear a bunch of street shit. You see? Like and share today's show, man. Like and share the show. See, because all the shit that we've been through and all the shit that we continuously go through is part of the masculine rabbit hole. You know that terminology that y'all like to use, how deep the rabbit hole goes? Look at your life, brother, and all the shit that you've been through. That's how deep the rabbit hole goes. Yeah, it's that deep. It's that deep. The people that you meet, all of these things, it's that deep. What's good, Mo Fax? Mike C. What's good, Mike C? You see? All of the pain is part of this journey that we're on as men. And this journey that we're on is to realizing who we are. The real us, though. Not the one that we portray to the world, not the character that we put on for the world. But the real us, the us that's hurting inside. The one that we try to shield away from everyone. You see? And within these few days of me not being on live and chopping it up with y'all, it was a time for me to reflect and go within and really starting to understand this journey that we be on as men, and really starting to put a lot of stuff into perspective. And Mars, salute. Put things into a new perspective, because to be honest, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I've been angry for a long time. I've been dealing with a lot of anger and rage for a long time, since a little boy. And a lot of us brothers deal with this shit. A lot of us. And what tends to happen is we succumb to it. A lot of my friends have succumbed to it in other ways. See, I've succumbed to it in forms of what? Mental health issues. My friends have succumbed to it in forms of what? Acting out and going to prison, catching felonies, catching cases. Not being able to keep relationships, not being able to establish stability and all of these things. See, it's gonna come a time, fellas, where all of this shit that we talking about, you're gonna have to put it together and put it in perspective and see just what's gonna work for you. What are you gonna do? See, it's 2023 now. What are we gonna do? You can try to argue every talking point, but talking points don't rule your life. See, now it's about the necessary steps we're going to take to do something. Because see, now we know that all the shit that we spoke about, a lot of these dudes did not live that way. They didn't stand on what they were talking about. So now you can stop just sitting around looking to have an argument and looking to prove a point about nothing. Now it's about, what are you going to do? Don't get up here and keep talking about these women, but you still picking the same kind of women. You're still going on dates with the same intention that you went on the date with the thought with. See, fellas, now it's time that you got to do some shit now. Because times are getting harder. Shit is getting worse. So sitting around, just having a conversation, trying to sound intellectual, just wanting to be right about some shit it's not fixing nothing. You being right in the conversation does not fix anything. Those days are over, man. It is time for us to what? Heal, brothers. Heal from the past relationships and all of the fucked up shit that we've been through. It's time for us to deal with this and to really do it, though, to start getting into the practice of it. And this is what I exposed myself to when I was gone. And I wanted to share this experience with y'all and also give brothers the opportunity to experience it themselves. You see? We got to begin to start this process. Shout out to Heel Zen. Appreciate you, family. Much love. Appreciate the super chat. MR says making a plan is easy. Executing a plan takes focus and discipline. Facts. 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 So, a lot of what us brothers have been through and are continuing to go through, we got to understand that it's part of the journey. It's part of our journey. And it depends if you have a destination. See, you're not on a journey if you don't have a destination. There is no goals to be met if you don't have a purpose behind what you're doing. And it's not a race. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. He said the marathon continues. This is not a race, fellas. We not rushing to see who, this is not a race. Understand this too, brothers. A lot of us as black men, we live in a constant state of fear or paranoia because we never think we have enough time for nothing. We always think, well, if I'm not here at this time, then that means this, and this means that, and that means this, and that means this. And that also adds to our mental health situation. Living in a constant state of fear, paranoia. That's not good for us, fellas. It's not a race. It's not a race. And it's not a race because we're not doing this to impress anyone. We're doing this to live and to live a certain quality of life. This is not about looking good. Because you're gonna look good if you do the shit. Looking good and all of that stuff, that's a byproduct. But that's not what we're doing it for. We're not doing this for ego purposes. To say, oh, look at me. Oh, oh, oh. That's not what we're doing this for. We're doing this to serve a deeper purpose. So we can do what the thumbnail is showing us. This. So we can climb out of the hole. So we can climb out of the hole, fellas. That's what this is about. This is not to say, oh, look at me. Oh, look at me. No. This is to get up out the hole. That's what this is about. Overcoming obstacles. Opposing environment. That is what this is showing us. That is what masculinity is. That is what men do. Men oppose their environment. So they do things to get out of their current situations. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And this is not to call anybody out. This is to get you to think. Am I just actively talking about what I've been through, or am I actually putting things into practice? Nobody's telling you you got to be an aficionado. Nobody's telling you you got to get it in the first week, 2 weeks, a month, a year, whenever. It's about getting active, putting your best foot forward. But you got to put your foot forward first before you could put your best foot forward. That's why it's called work ethic. That's why it's called hard work or working hard. You got to work first. You got to be willing to work. See, fellas, it's 2023. Listen, I'm going to just be real. All of this sitting around talking shit about women shit, that shit should be null and void. We need to be more hell bent on getting our shit right, personally, for us. We should be more focused on putting that type of content out because that's what's going to matter. You see? All of this other shit is irrelevant. It's irrelevant at this point because no matter what we've been through as men, we still got to do something about it. It is not what? Our fault, but it is our what? Our problem. And I'm getting ready to share my screen and show y'all how I have started to attack some of my problems outside of getting a therapist, outside of getting a meal plan. Shout out to my man Big Duke. Now, and let me share my screen. The information is also down in the description box. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let me share my screen. I also decided to do this. Oh, yeah, y'all see it? Yep. Oh, yeah. I know y'all probably like, what? Yeah. I just tried some yoga, y'all. My big angry ass. Some yoga. Some yoga. Some meditation. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Dion in the building. Salute to Alonzo. Salute my brother. Yeah. Y'all see what it says? I'm gonna go through it with you guys. Indigenous soul, yoga, and wellness. Y'all can hit this young lady up. Honor your soul. Familiarize yourself with indigenous soul, yoga, and wellness service and course offerings by signing up for a complimentary consultation with me. Here's the upcoming classes. As y'all can see here, the link is also in the description box. The link is also in the description box. If you're new to yoga, here is some facts about yoga. If you're new to it, what you should bring. As I said, the link to the site is also in the description box. Here's the classes. Due to COVID, groups of 5 or less. Here's the different types. right here. Here's your beginner's course. Children, if you want to bring your children along, morning rise, restorative. Everything y'all need to know is here on the site. Beautiful young lady. Make sure y'all go and check her out. Make sure y'all go and check her out, fellas. But as y'all can see, fellas, we really got to get into action. We really got to get into action, man. As y'all can see, a lot of guys in the black manosphere are getting sick and they're not making it. Men are dying before 60 years old. We really got to start paying attention to what's important. Winning a goddamn argument with women is not important, fellas. All the goddamn argument is doing is making you mad and putting stress on your goddamn heart. That's what it's doing, fellas. We got to start looking at what's important. Especially brothers that are of the ages of 30 and up. If your age is 30 and up, you debating with women and going back and forth and all of that shit should be null and void in your life. Period. Any woman you got to argue with and go back and forth and get all hostile and you should not be around these people. You know why? Because that shit has already been a part of your journey. The strife, the struggle. Remember, I told y'all that my name Ross is an acronym, rising over stress and struggle. Rising over stress and struggle. That's why we have to heal before we build. Fuck all of that. Who's right? Who's this? Who need to stop doing this? Listen, dog. Think how much that's taken from your life. Think about how much it has already taken from you. This is what I want my brothers to understand. This is where we going in 2023. We pressing toward healing in all parts of our lives. In all parts. Spiritually, health, family, appearance, everywhere. Financially, education-wise, professionally. This is what we're doing. So we're not partaking on who's red pill, who's blue pill, who's a thought culture. Who cares? Okay? If you've been in the black manosphere, if you heard any of the goddamn content, you should be a thought aficionado. With all these niggas that then came through here and talked about thoughts, you shouldn't care about a thought no more. You should know the total profile of a thought. And then these same men turn around and die before 60 years old. See, because that's not important to us. You see? Regaining our families back isn't more important than talking about why they ended. You see? You brothers love being broken more than y'all want to heal. And this is what we're going to change in 2023. We're going to change that. We're going to stop wanting, we're going to stop feeling comfortable and okay with being broken as men. Because this is why you stay caught up and hung up on these bullshit talking points. And you think because it has a little merit to it that you then want to use that to govern your life. When that's only pushing you closer and closer to having a heart attack, to having an aneurysm, to having a stroke. Are we paying attention, fellas? The men in the Black manosphere who died, they weren't murdered. They died from health conditions. Health conditions. You know, things that come from stress, depression, anxiety, unresolved trauma. You know, all the shit that they demonized me for talking about when they were here. That they laughed about when they were alive. You see? We have to start putting things in their proper perspective. These same guys. JDF, victim of stress. Exactly. You see? And it's happening because we're not understanding that healing is part of the journey as well. The journey is not just pain. See, that's what society has told men, that all the shit that we go through is just part of being a man. How do you tell a person this? How do you tell a person that all the heartache and disappointment and all that shit happened to them because they were born with a penis? Oh, that's just part of being a man. But this is what we were taught. And that's not right. And no, it's not our fault. But we got to fix that. It's our problem. So now you know what we do? We understand that shit is part of the journey. That's not our destination. Pain isn't our destination. Trauma isn't our destination. Depression ain't our destination. That's not where the train stops, nigga. That's not where it stops for us. It doesn't. Black man, your starting point ain't your finishing point. You started in the hood. You're not supposed to finish in the hood. See, part of the journey is healing. Part of the journey is you meeting new people, meeting new women, a better quality of woman, a better quality of friends, a new environment, a new place to live. This is part of the journey too. Brother, your whole life is not going to be dark. Your whole life is not you getting a divorce. That's not your whole life, bro. That's part of the journey. You doing wrong by one good woman is not the end of your life. That don't mean you're not going to get another one. But this time you got to do what's right. You see, this is what we got to understand. The masculine rabbit hole. Yeah, the rabbit hole goes deep. Because on your journey, you might meet people that really care about you. You see? That's because, see, it's a journey. You ever played the game Zelda? Y'all raise your hands in the chat room. Y'all ever played the game Zelda? Delay, salute. And if y'all played the game Zelda, Zelda is a quest game. It's a quest game. You're walking around in Zelda. He's on a journey. Zelda. Starts from a kid. He's on a journey. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit the like button and share the show. Right, Link. Well, you already know, Red Dragon. We used to play Zelda together. You already know, fam. We used to play that together. The gold cartridge on Nintendo. Y'all remember that? What's good, Bucket? Happy New Year, man. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember the gold cartridge on Nintendo? Right. Your gold greatest hits. You used to blow the cartridge. Y'all remember that? Remember that, fellas? Used to take the inside of your t-shirt and wipe the cartridge, blow inside the Nintendo to try to make your game work. Remember your game used to glitch? D-Lay said, I was outside. Yeah. 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 Y'all already know. Yeah, man. That's the good times, bro. Facts. But in the game on Zelda, yep, the double lock. Yeah. Dong, dong. But on Zelda, it was a quest game. And Zelda really, what that game was really about was showing the player, right? The kid, how you grow up in life, your journey, and everything you go through. That's what Zelda depicted. It depicted the life of a little boy in a certain environment. The people who he saw going places, all of that, the people he had to talk to, he had to fight certain things. He had to overcome fear. He had to what? Oppose environment. You see? But he didn't only meet monsters, he met princesses. Right? See, so he didn't only see bad things, he didn't only experience trauma. He experienced happiness. He had a sense of joy as well, too. What's up, ES? What's good, UFO? I appreciate that. Right? So what we got to understand is this is the journey that we're all on. That we're all are on. And it's time for us to put our feet in the water, brothers. It's time. Let's put our feet in the water. Okay, you don't want to put two in, put a toe in. Matter of fact, y'all put a toe in already because y'all already agreed that we need to heal before we build. So you already put a toe in. Put your foot in. Put your foot in. Go book you a yoga session. That's what I did. That's what I did. And I'm not telling y'all to be like me. I'm not sitting here saying it like, you know, I'm that nigga now. You know, I'm not doing that. But I'm giving y'all some alternatives. So if you don't know where to go, just come holler at me. I can direct you where to go. You need a place to go with some good prices, a reputable place, a yogi that's actually licensed, you know, not just basically showing exercises to turn on men, but an actual yoga instructor. Holla at me. I got y'all, fellas. Click the link down in the description box and tell her, because it is a woman, tell her that you come from Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Okay? She not gonna kill y'all on the price in the beginning, and she not gonna kill y'all on the exercises, fellas. Because if y'all are beginners, that's what it is. Shit, I'm a beginner. you know? But we gotta put our feet in the water. It's time for us to put our foot in the water. Because all I hear us talking about is, these black women need to be better. These black women need to do better. Bro, why are you waiting on somebody else to do better? What does that prove for you? If she becomes better, then what? Then what? What if it don't take her 10 years to become better? You gonna wait? Trust me, don't wait. Don't wait. Just keep it pushing. And bet on you. Black man, bet on you. That's what you start doing. Stop betting on everybody else to do something this way for you, to make sure things are this way for. No, you bet on you. Put the goddamn chips on you. Bet the goddamn house on you. That's what you do. Since we're the ones who got to carry it all, put it all on you then, nigga. Bet it all on you. But guess what we're going to have to make sure we're going to have to do in the process? We're going to have to make sure we stay healthy. We're going to have to make sure we maintain a level of wellness mentally and physically. And a lot of our physical health is shot because our mental and spiritual health is shot. See, a lot of us think as men, we think stress is just a mental thing. But when I was doing certain poses in yoga, I noticed how I couldn't keep my body still. That's stress in the body. That's stress in your body. You think your body don't hold stress? You're going to see when you book that yoga session, you're going to see. You're going to see. Yes, sir. MR. That's a fact. That's a fact. See, we got to understand, man. We got to start climbing out that hole. And not just the hole financially, but the hole physically. That's physical health, mental health, spiritually, the things that we believe in, the things that we hold dear to, our morals, all of these things. We got to climb out of all of these holes. in all those 10 areas. We got to climb out those holes. You see? And we got to understand that this is part of the journey as well. The journey is not just harsh and going through stuff. You know, we grew up in the hood, so we think that the journey is just the school of the hard knocks, growing up hard, growing up fucked up, you know, growing up broke and poor. And nah, man, that's part of the journey. That's part of the journey. That's why I made sure out of my group of friends, I left my neighborhood first. And when I left, I always tried to get my friends to leave, because at the end of the day, bro, that's where we were born. That's where we started. That's the beginning of the marathon. We can't die at the goddamn starting line. This is why it hurts me to hear about people I grew up with that still die in my neighborhood. It hurts me. It hurts me to my soul that one of my best friends took his life because he didn't see no way out the hole. He died at the starting line where we were born at. Because he didn't understand that healing is on a journey too. It's not just pain. It's not just us out there going through shit, us struggling every day, us trauma bonding every day. It's not just about that, brothers. That's not the journey. That's only part of it. That's only part of our story, man. It's only part of our story. It's only a part of our story. We can't make it the beginning and the end. We can't do this. We can't. This is why y'all hear me say every day, fellas, we got to heal before we build. What's up, Sarah? Good to see you. This is why. Akuma, what's good, Akuma? Happy New Year's, man. Salute to you. Yes, sir. Salute to the OG Mace. Salute. Prayers up for that brother. Hey, Miss Angie. Good to see you, sweetheart. Thanks for coming through, always holding down the chat. That's right. That's right. In a 100-yard race. Good to see you, Miss Angie. But, brothers, when they say the rabbit hole is deep, it is because just like on the game Zelda, you never really know who you're going to meet and when you're going to meet them. So you may be having the worst day of your life and meet a person that can help you or who is willing to help you change your life into what you want to make it right then and there. That's how ill life is. That's how dynamic life is. But if you let these niggas on here tell you They'll tell you life ain't shit. If you let them tell you, it's just doom and gloom till you die. That's not true, man. And we're black men. We are robbing ourselves from the beauty of life when we believe shit like that. We start saying shit like there are no good women out here. When you just haven't came in contact with any that was of your likeness yet. Maybe you haven't got to that part in your journey, brother. Stop giving up on yourself. Stop letting these dudes influence you to give up on life because they've already have. And this is what I always told you, brothers. These men have already gave up on their lives. Stop listening to them. They just waiting to kick the bucket. They are just sitting back and waiting for whatever they got going on to kick in and to take them out their goddamn misery. And this ain't me. This is not me throwing shots at nobody. This is the truth. This is the truth. And brothers, we need to move past this. We need to move past it. We got to start putting our foot in the water of healing. I showed y'all a few months back how I went to the float tanks and did some float tank therapy. I got to go back. I only went one time. I got to go back. Did my first yoga class. Starting to try different, vegan stuff. Discovering a new, just a whole new perspective on how I see me. Not how a woman's supposed to see me. This is what I want you brothers to understand. Because the better you feel about yourself and the higher you see yourself, the more she's going to revere you. Understand this, fellas. That's how you know that men are the leaders. That's why when you start looking better, you start doing more, you start getting more money, women start checking for you. Why? Because she's starting to see, oh, this dude going somewhere. I want to go with him. And wherever he say we going, if I can help him, I want to help him. But bro, you gotta be going somewhere. You can't just be sitting there saying, oh, well, you gotta be prepared for this, but you ain't going nowhere. This is why I say we need to stop talking about women. The women gonna be there. They're gonna come around. A lot of them just sitting back waiting. They just sitting back waiting for a group of real black men to rise up so they can say, hey, we ready to cook. We ready to submit. But you want them to submit to your unhinged, unhealed ass. It's not going to happen, bro. We can't do this. We can't. It's not going to work. We got to climb out the rabbit hole. We got to get out the hole. We got to come out that hole like Bane. We got to come out the hole. You see? You see? Instead of sitting around talking about, oh, women need to do this. Women need to eat more healthy. Women need to lose weight. Women need to do this. Women need to do that. Did you ever stop and think if you lost weight, if you started eating healthier, if you started going to different places and shopping and being in different environments, that you will attract a healthier woman instead of going to Joe's barbecue and telling her not to get fat? How you gonna tell her not to get fat and y'all eating at Joe's Rib Shack every goddamn night, but you don't want her to get fat? Like you Mr. Healthy, eating from Joe's Rib Shack, eating a goddamn seafood bowl every goddamn night. You don't even eat healthy. You think because you not fat that your unhealthy lifestyle won't attract a fat woman? Yes, it would. Because she know your skinny ass like to eat donuts and Pop-Tarts all day. And that's what she likes. So you come together and you have sex and eat donuts. What are you niggas talking about? You're still the leader. You're still the leader. You eat junk food. That's why she don't eat fruit. You eat junk food around her all day. So she's supposed to watch you eat cheesecake while she eat an orange? Nigga, who are you? Joseph Stalin, nigga? Who the fuck are you, Hitler? So you supposed to sit there and dine on the finest of goddamn chocolate eclair while she eat a pear? Huh? You sitting there eating Cool Ranch Doritos all goddamn day, but she not supposed to eat Nutella. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on. You like to eat hot pockets, but then you don't want her eating you don't like her eating frozen pizzas, but you eat goddamn hot pockets all day. Come on, bro. This is why we got to understand it's about what we going to do. It's about what we're going to do. You see? If you are the leader, then what? You have to lead by what? Example. You got to lead by example. Not by this. Not by this. Example. Your example have to match this. And not saying you got to be perfect, but you got to mean what you say and say what you mean. That's what women like. Those are the kind of that's the main problem these women got. That's what it be. And when you fuck up, just admit it. But what we like to do, we like to make it into something else. And it ain't about nothing else, bro. It ain't about nothing else, bro. It's really not. When a woman see that you care about you and that you focused on you, that's when she'll focus on you. You want a woman to focus on you, nigga? Show her that you focused on you. You want a woman that's not selfish? Show her that she need to focus on you. She ain't gonna always be worried about her. She gonna make sure she good. She gonna make sure she good. And then is okay. What we doing today? What's on the docket for today? But see, a lot of you guys don't, y'all don't have those things in motion. Y'all don't have those things at play. And then y'all are adding this unnecessary stress. You could put all that energy into you, bro. And that's what we doing for 2023. This is what we got to do, fellas. All that other shit is dead in the water. It's dead in the water. It's dead in the water. As I said, the links to the yoga classes will be down in the description box. They're going to be in the description box from now on. But it's time for us to get it cracking. It's time for us to get it cracking, man. Get it cracking, get it popping, however y'all want to say it. It don't matter to me. But what we going to do, fellas? What we going to do? Huh? What y'all want to do? Because coming up in 2023, here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, we got a lot of new shit coming. Especially for us brothers. A lot of new shit coming. Trust me. And it's all going to be things of activity. It's not going to just be just a conversation. You know I'm always coming, y'all. We're going to chop it up. But this year is going to be the year of us actually presenting y'all with some resources that are actually tangible. I'm going to be interviewing guys. We're going to get into some financial tangibility, health, all of that. All of that, fellas. Things for your children, all of that stuff. Y'all stay tuned. And y'all know y'all know DS1 don't discriminate with the women. So y'all stay tuned for that. As y'all can see, my yoga teacher is a woman. You see? Y'all click the link down in the description box. Y'all go and check her out. Go book y'all a session. Trust and believe, fellas. You're gonna want more. If you're a man that's into challenge, that you're not afraid to challenge yourself and challenge shit around you, oh, you're gonna go back. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, MR. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. We got to heal before we build. We got to heal first. We got to heal, man. That's part of growth. Part of growth is not just growing into success and having all of this money and looking prestigious. No. Growth is also getting over that hurt. Learning how to deal with your anxiety and your depression, knowing how to release it properly. This is what we getting into on Sheep Stay Sleep TV this year. This is where we going. We going up. Up. See, I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. My birthday is exactly in 13 days. Salute to all the Caps. Capricorn season. And what do Capricorns do? We walk upward, up mountains. Up. What do? We climb. What do? What do? We climb our way out of shit. Because we always trying to get to the top. Because we always trying to get to the top. And that's not the top of anybody else. That's not to shit on anybody else. That is to be in control of what's under us. You see? So that's the direction in which we're going. That's the direction in which we're going. Up the mountain. Up the mountain. We starting at the bottom. What Drake said? Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now my whole fucking team here. Started from the bottom, now we here. What he told y'all? I was always real from the jump. Started from the bottom, now we here. You see? So that's what we doing in 2023, man. We not doing no more of the sucker shit. The poo putt. She need to put some clothes on. She twerking on tables. Yeah. In a restaurant, your ass should never be attending. You shouldn't care what you see on World Star, nigga, because you shouldn't be on World Star. Who gives a goddamn who's on OnlyFans? How many paywalls you're behind, brother man? See, if you ain't behind no paywall, why you care about OnlyFans? What you care about these girls? Snapchat premiums. What about what they doing on Snapchat? Are you talking about the ones you paying for? See, we're going to stop all that shit this year. Because either you focused on you becoming better and increasing the quality of your life, or we don't want to hear nothing from you. I don't care. I don't want to hear nothing. Fuck what Gabrielle Union said. We been knew who Gabrielle Union was. We don't care what she said. That's goofy shit. That's not helping men. You know what that's telling men? Why they need to stay mad, lonely, and miserable, and don't go get a wife or none of that. Don't try to start a family or none of that. And then wait till it's too late and then you die. You see? We not promoting that shit no more. Heal before you build. That's it. And this year, we're going to provide the resources so black men could begin to heal. And this will be one of the places where you brothers can come for it. You brothers want to try some yoga? The link is in the description box. The link will always be there from today on. There's no more excuses. And I don't want to hear, but DS1, these women, you know what I'm going to ask you? Do you want to be one of those women? If not, brother, what you need? You see? Because what? We are our own agency. So that's what I'm here for. I'm not here for the malarkey. I'm not here for none of that. We are our own agency. This is what we got to start pressing toward. 2023. We done had enough years to vent. If you still need to vent, book a consultation. Book a consultation session with me. Get you a yoga session. It's time for us to start putting our goddamn what? Feet in the water. Okay? This is where we headed from here on out. Because as I told y'all, this Sheep Stay Sleep TV has an end game. I will not be here not too much longer. Not too much longer. It's going to come a point where y'all are not going to see me anymore. You're going to have to click links and come see me other places. You see? So understand this, fellas. Understand why I'm here, why I've always been here, why I've decided to come here, why I even decided to create a platform. My name, DS1 Ross, is a acronym. Determined, successful one, rising over stress and struggle. That is what DS1 Ross means. That is what DS1 Ross stands for. Determined, successful one, rising over stress and struggle. That's why I'm here. Not to make you feel good about calling a woman a hoe. Okay? Not for me to co-sign your anger and rage. Understand this. So if that's what you think, the door's open. No pun intended. It's just, it is what it is. Over here, it's about heal before you build. We are our own agency. This year, I will be providing multiple tangible resources that I am also taking advantage of currently to help other men. And that's going to be in all areas of activity. It's time to start doing the work now. You done said all the shit you could say. You done made it sound as elegant and eloquent as possible. Now it's time to put our feet in the water. Shout out to everybody in the building. Salute to everybody in the building. King Ross, salute. Original Carbon Copy says, I'm going to start a women's class teaching women to be classy, feminine, chaste, friendly, fit, knowledgeable, non-confrontational, but also know how to self-defend if need be. No doubt. No doubt. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. What's up, Nadia? Good to see you, sweetheart. Shout out to Nadia in the building. King Ross, salute. Music Therapy. What's up, Music Therapy? I appreciate that, Carbon Copy. I agree. We had a lot of time to vent. Next step is to go into an action. That's right. I appreciate the super chat, Carbon Copy. Shout out to everybody in the building. Raven says, brothers, you have to fill out the entire intake form, no exceptions. It is important so that I will be able to assist you properly as a student. Thank you, Ms. Raven. Fellas, if you would like to know who would be your yoga instructor, she's right there. Okay? And fellas, keep it professional. Okay. I don't want to get any phone calls about you niggas being horny. Okay? So just keep her professional because she will return your money. Okay? So keep it professional, brothers. And just follow the directions, man. But if you need any other information, it will be down in the description box. The website is down in the description box. Yes, sir. Shout out to my comrade, the Book of Ronan, in the building. Yes, sir. A new season, man. A new season, bro. That's right. Salute, my brother. That's right. Let's see who else up in the building. See who I missed before we go. Shout out to my brother, Papa Flocka, in the building. Salute, my brother. Salute, salute, salute. He says the power refinement year. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute. Shout out to boot camp in the building. Shout out to boot camp. Salute, salute. New season, new blessing. Yes, sir. Come on. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get active. Let's get active. Raven says, yes, please. And I will no longer have you as a student. Y'all see it. So shout out to everybody in the building. I appreciate y'all for tuning into today's show. Oh, shout out to the OG Mace in the building. Salute to the OG Mace, man. Hope all is well, my brother. Hope all is well with you, OG. Salute to you, man. Salute to you, my brother. Blessings, prayers up to you, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My brother, the Book of Ronan, says, boxing, gym time. Find yourself a way to grow and heal. Facts, my brother. That's right. Boxing, gym, whatever your body is calling to go to. Listen to it, fellas. Listen to it. Wow, that's crazy, Akuma. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Man, I'm too blessed to be stressed. Man, come on, man. Come on now. No doubt, Mace. No doubt, man. No doubt, man. We appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you, man. Also, fellas, before we go, I got another treat for you guys. I got another treat for you guys before y'all go. If you guys are outdoor guys, if y'all are into outdoor activities and stuff like that, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. As y'all can see on the screen right here, we have a winter restorative hike. If you guys are into hiking, outdoor activities, you know, and y'all are not too far from the Raleigh, Durham area, here's all the information here. I will also leave this information also down in the description box as well. As y'all can see, peace, beautiful beings. This week we will be having a restorative hike. So, guys, if this is for guys and gals, to assist us with the maintaining with maintaining the beautiful cooling balance and restorative properties that the winter season brings. The hike will be beginner slash moderate friendly. We will have a few inclines and declines on various terrain. So here's all the other information here. As y'all can see, here's the price. Here's $12, 15 spots. Not a large group. Reasonable price. The links to this event will be down in the description box as well. So, like I said, we got a lot of things coming this year on the channel. Y'all stay tuned and y'all join, man. Be a part of something different. If you want something different, you got to be a part of something different. You got to engage yourself in something different. What's up, Sage? And I know it may be challenging. I know it may be difficult because it gets my anxiety up. So, fellas, y'all are not in this alone. I'm not just telling y'all to walk into something because it was easy for me, because it wasn't. Trust and believe it wasn't. But with a great instructor and with you being willing to do it, trust me, fellas, it's going to change your perspective on a lot. And mainly it's going to change your perspective on how you see yourself. You see? How you see yourself. And that's what we're doing this year. That's what we're doing this year. Shout out to my brother Papa Flocka, man. Powerful refinement year, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So shout out to everybody in the building. I appreciate everyone for tuning in to today's show. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share today's show. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share today's show, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share today's show. See, she says, yes, I am a wilderness field instructor. I have led many groups on primitive expos and hikes. See? So you guys have nothing to worry about. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. The links to this stuff will be down in the description box. If y'all have any questions, y'all can hit me up in the comment section, leave a comment. Let me know. I'll get any questions answered for you guys. But as I said, when you hit up Miss Raven, you hit up for any classes, for the hike or any yoga thing, just tell her, DS1 sent you. I appreciate everyone for tuning into today's show. We will be back. So y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all stay tuned. I know I've been gone for a few days, so y'all stay tuned. I will keep the content coming, but just understand, y'all, we on a different trajectory this year. We are going up, 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 up. Shout out to everybody in the building. Salute to everybody for coming through. Make sure y'all hit the like button and share today's show. Shout out to all the visionaries, man. Shout out to all the visionaries. If you enjoyed today's show, and you would like to donate to the show, Cash App $SheepStaySleepTV. Cash App $SheepStaySleepTV is where y'all can go for all monetary support. Shout out to everybody in the building. I appreciate all the monetary donations, whether it's Super Chat or Cash App. Most importantly, I appreciate y'all being here. So shout out to all the visionaries. And like my comrade said, man, we are leading the visionaries to victory, man. We got to win. We have to win. And that's what we're striving towards. Winning, victory, overcoming things. That's what it's about. So shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all once again. Shout out to the sponsor, Alpha Juice Co. Ladies, y'all know how us fellas like it. Sign in by clicking the link in the description box. Click that link in the description box, or you could click the link in the pinned comment section and use my promo code at the checkout, DS1 Ross, to get a discount off on your purchase. Shout out to everyone who has purchased thus far. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone. Once again, if y'all need any resources coming this year, we will be providing them right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. So fellas, y'all stay tuned. Ladies, y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.